Welcome to the Popcorn Talk Network. For the online broadcast network that features movie discussion, news, and interviews, press 1. Popcorn Talk. We talk movies.
Hello, everybody out there in movie land. Welcome to the special edition of Popcorn Talk's Watchalongs. We are watching Galaxy Quest today. I am one of your hosts, the Internet Soapbox, Mark Donica, joined by a wonderful group of people, wonderful group of sci-fi nerds. Miss Emma Fyffe.
Hello, that's me, Emma Fyffe. You can find me all over the internet at my name, Emma Fyffe.
That's very good.
Yeah.
It's perfect, simple, to the point. Miss
Exactly.
Alexis Torres down there on the end.
Hey everybody, you can find me all over social media at atorres890, and I'm so excited to talk about this movie.
Yeah, this
Okay,
Galaxy Quest is everybody's unsung favorite comedy. Like,
Oh,
everybody,
yeah.
no matter what, you can just hear somebody go, never give up, never surrender. Just at the very end, you can connect with somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're watching this due to an unfortunate incident in the world. We recently lost the magical, the entrancing Mr. Alan Rickman, and in his loss, we're celebrating his works, and this popped up a lot more than I was expecting in people's reactions.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I mean, the reason that I brought it up on Twitter right after his death was that I'd recently been talking to a friend of mine about the fact that he had never seen Galaxy Quest. And so it was just kind of first and foremost on my mind. I'd been thinking about the movie a lot, and then he died, and so that was kind of that was sort of the first thing that I thought of, even though this certainly wasn't the first movie I ever saw Alan Rickman in.
Definitely not, and we're actually going to get to that in a second.
Yes.
I was just going to say that the reason that Galaxy Quest has always been like a part of my life was because of the fact that my dad loves this movie.
Yeah.
But at the same time, my mom hates this movie.
Oh, really?
So it's been like a back and forth. So when he passed,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I was sitting at home with my family, and my dad was just like, "We need to put Galaxy Quest on right now," and my mom's like, "Okay, I guess we can do that." And I was like, "Oh my God, we found peace."
Wonderful.
See, both of my parents are big Star Trek nerds. So
And my dad
yeah.
raised me on the stuff.
Yeah,
So
my whole family is. And on top of that, Justin Long, who plays the
Oh my God, I
teenage
forgot
boy
he's in this movie.
Yeah.
This is his
This is
debut.
his debut.
Yeah.
Just a few years before this, he had been camp counselor of mine. So
What? No way. That's
yeah, he's from
awesome.
Fairfield, Connecticut. So yeah, it was very funny. I was
Oh my
watching
God,
this
that's
movie, and I'm like,
fantastic.
That's
Justin?
really cool. So before we get this started, let's talk a little bit more about Mr. Rickman's and his work. What was your first exposure to Alan Rickman?
Oh, Sense and Sensibility.
there it is.
Okay.
First one.
See, for me it was Dogma, so I completely
I mean, that's next.
I
That's
have a
next for
completely
me.
different understanding.
Next for me was Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Oh, solid.
That was really good.
Yeah, I feel like, and also on top of that, it's like, okay, so I saw him as this very romantic figure in Sense and Sensibility,
Yeah.
and then he's so great as the villain, and then he had a huge body of work after that as well. And my dad has two actors that he says he looks like. One of them is Patrick Stewart, and the other one is Alan Rickman. And I think it's just because they all are British and have very strong noses. But yeah, so like there is like a little part of me that like identifies him as a little bit of a father figure.
You're not the only one,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure, in the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah, Love Actually
Especially-
was the one that like jumped off for father figure for me. For
Yeah.
Alan Rickman. I was like, yep, yeah, I want him in my life in some way, shape, or form. And then
Yeah.
Dogma, my dad loves that movie, so
Yeah.
he's just like, yeah, you gotta have him as was it Metatron?
The Metatron,
Yeah.
the voice of God.
Yeah. Oh, it was
beyond brilliant. We lost a good one. We lost a lot of good
Yeah.
ones so
Yeah.
far in 2016. But today we're here to look at one of his more funny roles in Galaxy Quest. We're watching the DVD Deluxe Edition. So
Ooh.
make sure to sync up your
fancy.
DVDs, and if you have your patches, make sure to wear them.
Yeah.
We've all
Yes.
got ours.
We all have
It's too
ours.
much. It's too much of a collector's item to make me really want to like
I
put
don't
it
know. I
on.
have mine somewhere.
It's
It's
here.
around. We
It's
all
here
have
somewhere.
one
I'm probably
because
fell
dang
between
it,
the couch somewhere.
this movie is too close to our hearts. So grab your DVDs, grab your remotes. We're gonna go. I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, go. Not that one. And that's when we're gonna sync up. Okay. Here we start. See, almost got you there. In 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Yeah, I absolutely. So Alexis, you didn't say anything about being a Star Trek fan.
No.
Are you or are you not?
No, our family is strictly Star Wars
Ooh.
at the house.
Really?
Yeah.
House divided.
Yeah, it's been weird. I was like, come on, guys. I mean, I love the movies, and I'm sorry, I'm a big fan of William Shatner, but which is a weird thing to say.
No need to apologize.
Yeah, but yeah, my family's just like, nope, that's not allowed in this house. It's Star Wars only. I'm like, oh.
We're gonna be making plenty of random 60s references.
Oh,
just
yeah.
so you know.
I'm so excited.
And I think my favorite thing about the parody aspect of it, not only the look,
Yes.
but
yes.
this
Sigourney
is
Weaver is my
one of the
favorite.
few movies that does parody, but not super overt.
Yeah.
You
Oh, I
know?
totally agree with you.
I love her so much.
Oh
Look
man.
at that face.
Bright-eyed, poorly makeup Tony Shalhoub.
Yep.
Yep. Ugh.
Ah.
Chills every time.
Perfect. He hit his mark.
Yes.
100% excellent.
Oh, it's so great.
I'm sorry, if there's a Galaxy Quest convention anywhere, I will take, they need to take all my money. I will take a week off of work.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, and I will go.
Well, here's the thing that this movie did a lot, I would say, for our generation and the previous generation, is it brought into light the fan culture, because
absolutely,
Comic-Con
yeah.
hadn't hugely exploded.
Yeah.
There were a lot of individual conventions for Star Wars, Star Trek,
Yeah,
Babylon 5,
Oh,
there's
gosh.
all of the different sci-fi shows, Farscape, everything.
Right.
So to have it shown in not necessarily a nerdy light, but to see such a universal group of people in that crowd and together, I think that alone in such a popular movie did wonders for nerd culture.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
to be like, these are real,
well,
and these are kind of a big deal.
and on top of it, it's like, as somebody who does a lot of conventions, it's such an accurate
Yes.
representation. Like, it's
Yes,
a really accurate, lovely representation of like what it's like to be at a convention. They're super wonderful and they bring fans together, but they're also super weird.
They are sometimes. I've worked at like Anime Expo
Yeah.
and stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, you have to have a taste for it.
And the
sometimes.
fact of the matter is
taste.
there are a lot of actors, particularly sort of the Star Trek ilk and definitely like Power Rangers these days, that like the actors really do sort of make a living on their legacy.
Yeah.
And these type of appearances, it's wonderful to see how the other side of it.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
That I think is one of my favorite parts, and how anybody in any part has to be like, oh no, no, I was in this. Like, look, hi.
Yeah. Ugh, Lord mercy. It's so
Tim
funny
Allen.
because I've been watching that new show that Tim Allen's on right now called Last Man Standing, and there's a few Galaxy Quest references in it, and it's great. There's a point in time where literally he's like, oh, we got to think of a slogan for Outdoor Man, which is the place that he works at. And they're like, oh, what do we do? And he's like, how about, what is it? You know what? Never give up. What should we do for that next part? Never surrender. And the guy's like, man, did you just make that up on the spot? And he's like, yeah, I'm quite the commander. And I was like, yes! It was great.
Awful.
No, I thought it was great. I loved it. I wanted more.
What would you put any sort of a parallel to the Galaxy Quest show to anything in real life? What's a sci-fi show that, I mean, there's one clear, quote unquote clear answer that was gone before its prime?
Oh, besides Firefly?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, anything
Firefly all
beside
day, every day.
Firefly.
Yes.
I feel like Pushing Daisies is like
I
sort
loved
of
Pushing
sci-fi-ish.
Daisies.
I would say
Like,
that's
he brings
sci-fi.
people back from the dead.
Mhm.
Oh man, that was great. I
Sci
love that
fantasy.
show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sci-fantasy / musical.
Yeah. Hey man, it was great. Damn you.
As a, I hate saying former stage actor, that does a lot. That
Yeah,
does a lot.
it
The show must go
does.
on. Yeah.
And I mean, they make this big deal about how, Alan Rickman's character
Yeah.
is this trained theatrical actor, much in the way that Patrick Stewart was when he started playing Captain Picard on Next Gen.
Yeah.
But he retained that, though.
Yeah.
If anything, Patrick Stewart retained all of that despite,
It's
just
so
because of the type of
true.
character it was. But by being put in the intellectual,
Yes.
the Nimoy part,
Yeah.
that, like, it was an odd choice to have, or a fun choice to have Rickman's character perform in this way.
Yeah.
Because all of the other, like, alien intellectuals maintain their credibility.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool to watch him deal with the fact that he's now really just a cult icon.
Oh my goodness. They cut his mic.
Mm-mm-mm.
Really good.
I like the red shirt
Rockwell.
reference.
God.
Aww.
And yet, I know that fan.
Oh, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Not the actor, but that fan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Now, what do you think that says about our intro? Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
Look at
look at
that little boy.
look at that
It's
baby face.
pre-walrus costume.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Aw. Oh.
Sorry, it's really hard. Like this movie is what I mean. As we mentioned on the top of the show, you just want to sit and listen to every minute of it. So
Yeah.
we're gonna try to talk through it as
Yes.
much as
Yeah,
possible.
it's really hard to do that because I love listening to the dialogue.
And a young Rainn Wilson there in the
Yay!
background. Goodness.
Look
I-
at him go. He looks great.
Precious baby.
Yeah.
I just want to pinch his cheeks. Mike Lemmy in the chat is like, Alexis, just for kicks, you guys should all swap glasses because I realize we're all
Oh
wearing
God, no!
glasses.
I wouldn't do that to anybody. I'm
As
so
much
blind.
as much as it would be really funny, we would all probably get really dizzy and it would be terrible
Yeah.
Yeah.
because all of our prescriptions are way
Totally
it
different.
would be a much
Yes.
different movie.
Yes.
Yep.
I am.
We'd
I am
see
a- I am
completely
a
different
blind
things.
as a bat. Like it is terrible.
No, but just to go back to what I think you were touching on, Mark, with the fan interaction
Yeah.
with Captain Taggart. I love that he's so into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Even if
yeah,
it, and you sort of get the impression that like it's not an act. He really legitimately loves just doing this now.
Yeah.
Because he's people see him as a great person.
Yeah.
While he may not think that,
Right.
everybody else
Aw.
sees that, and he can. Don't even.
Yeah.
Well,
He can play to that.
The one
And-
thing about sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
interrupt
go
you.
ahead.
I love the thing about cons is when you do go into the bathroom and you see some people who are dressed normally and some people who are in cosplay, and it's great. It's one of my favorite things.
And there are these
and
guys.
then
And
there are
there's
these
the-
I've met a few of them, and they are it's just the worst. Ugh,
Oh.
it's terrible.
The upfront dialogue
Yeah.
and progression. Everything happening in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How? I mean, some would say that Bill Shatner is still respected. I'm kidding. Everybody loves Bill
Yeah.
Shatner. We
I
love
was
him.
like,
We're a big
what are
fan
you
of
trying
his.
to say?
But how? I wonder how much of this could be. I wonder if they contacted any Star Trek producers to be like, or if this was all perception.
I don't know. I don't know.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
You don't push people.
Yeah, like that's a little too far.
That's just straight up rude.
Yeah.
But that definitely happens sometimes, like with actors who have like a really great reputation for being like really great with fans or whatever.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you do just reach that breaking point.
And you catch them on bad days, you know.
Yeah, but then you learn the difference between a professional and
Yes.
That's true.
the opposite.
That's true.
Everyone's human. It happens. It comes up. He looks comfy.
It almost it's
That's Jameson?
Yeah, but that's like a
No, it's
poofy sleeved, almost Shakespearean.
I know.
I'm like, who had?
Fetch me my night clothes, Jeeves.
I also like that it's just on too, unless he's actually just watching his tape.
Huh.
Look at the hair, my God.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Business in front, party in the back. I love it.
And that kitschy sci-fi.
His
Sorry,
risky
it's
business
got a little bit of
attire.
butt. Yeah. The sensibilities of the Galaxy Quest show that were introduced in the movie lend itself beyond well to an actual television series, which is reportedly still in development.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited. That glass must be so thin.
What? And in terms of sci-fi aliens, how do these ones stack up, do you think?
I feel like they're a really good sort of parody of the kind of aliens you would see in like early Doctor Who, like in like the 60s. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Because I feel like in Doctor Who you had this mix of just people in ridiculous makeup and then also like tentacle monsters.
Yeah.
These guys are kind of both of those. Yeah, so they actually remind me more of something we would encounter in Doctor Who than necessarily what we would encounter in early Star Trek.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love it. And I love how they all look up first.
To the stars.
Yeah, they're like, oh, the shoe must be up here somewhere. So Dwight, that's all I'm seeing is just Dwight.
Lank. His name is Lank. Lank the Thermian, not Dwight. I hope that was the audition. I really do.
hope it was. And out like a light.
I don't blame him whatsoever.
No.
He's getting a lot of galactic history.
That's true.
Yeah. And one car ride.
Oh, that's sweet. It's like the limo dates the movie.
It
Yeah.
does. Oh, and there we go.
Oof. I've never seen a dog that clean on the streets of LA.
That's what I was gonna say. Love his like Cyclops like Ray-Bans he's got going on.
Right.
See, now for this, if you're an actor, that would be one thing. If you were somebody involved in the production, that would be one thing. But as a fan, if you and we're gonna get there in later in the movie, if you found out that everything that you saw was real, so let's go with Star Trek just to start.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm trying to get into this. This whole thing.
Which Enterprise would you want to wake up aboard?
Oh, I mean, Next Gen was
Yeah.
my introduction to Star Trek. So, and you know, the thing is, I was really into Voyager because come on,
That was the one that I
lady
was
captain.
growing up on too.
But
the classic Klingon aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yep.
A little bit of Klingon and Borg.
Yeah, a little
But-
bit.
Looks great.
But the special effects for just the practical costumes of Sarris and the rest of his crew, beyond amazing
Yep.
and frightening, like a truly frightening
Oh, yeah.
villain. That was a fun production joke.
Yeah.
That was fun.
No,
That was good.
that's the one thing I always loved about this movie is getting the weird little like cues of being on a production crew for sci-fi, especially in this time, too. Like Screensaver 2. Like what?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord of mercy. I love the way they run.
I know. Oh.
Oh.
I love them like trying to emulate
Yeah.
human
Yeah.
Everything from the
things.
show.
Yeah.
This is possibly the most severe version of fandom and fanaticism.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
Ooh, look at that CG.
But at the same time, if y'all had the budget, you would totally remake your favorite ship.
Completely.
No.
Because like the Star Wars land is just under construction
Yeah.
to date this
Yeah.
even further.
Yep.
And there's going to be a full-size Millennium Falcon,
Yep.
and that's just going to be something that people have been wanting
Forever.
forever. And even in
so
the first JJ Star Trek,
so
where
good.
Kirk comes across and flies up on the Enterprise,
Mhm.
I think we're almost to that time, you know?
Yeah.
Interstellar travel, please.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
happening. I love his realization.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, I remember Voyager was supposed to take place in the 24th century, so
Yeah.
it's not that
It's not
far
that
away.
far away.
and Enterprise was supposed to be maybe like 100 years in the future.
Yeah, yeah.
Not too far away, but so traveling through a black hole.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
That right there. Just that
Yeah.
face.
That
That,
face.
that would be it.
Seeing infinity probably would affect you in a similar fashion.
Yeah.
I would feel so. I mean, especially with all the movies that we have in this day and age.
This is the best.
It's crazy. Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Poor Alex.
He dies a little bit every single
Yeah.
time, like, in the inside about it. Oh. Yes! I love that.
So
Like,
good.
this
I
is,
think it's great.
This is so far departed from the actual show.
Yeah.
Why would they still be doing...
Oh, jeez.
I think I interpret it as maybe it's just because the Fry's Electronics in Burbank has a spaceship crashed into the side of it. But I'm
Okay.
like, no, it makes sense.
Yeah. Oh. That's not helpful.
Officer, we got a little help here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just eating and just like, Oh no! I feel so bad. He's so upset. There they are.
Yeah. At
And
least he was nice enough. You got to take your headshots with you,
Yep.
but he
Yeah.
was nice enough to close the marker.
I know, because he could have just left it there. He could have walked away. And everybody's realization.
Like-
So good.
And out we
Yeah,
go.
Wait a minute.
Let's get some money.
Me too. They're like, well, what?
Immediate regret.
Yeah.
I know, like, oh, it's great.
Oh.
Continued regret.
Yep. Doesn't someone like immediately start screaming?
Hold
or
on.
am I-
Wait for it.
Yep.
It gets even better.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is right. I forgot about this
Sir,
part.
the original Thermian's original form.
Yep.
Oh. Oh. These instruments are so strange.
Whoops.
Well, my bad. I'm just gonna back it up here.
Yep.
Just slowly back out.
Dude, he shaved and everything. What
Yeah.
the heck?
Oh,
There it is.
there we go.
What a great scream.
I love it.
There he is. A little
Is-
late.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. I love
the
it. Doesn't
best
matter what.
reaction.
Yeah. It doesn't matter like what sci-fi movie it is. There's always that one that's just like totally cool with what's
Yeah,
happening.
exactly.
Oh.
Whoa!
What?
Very end.
Whoa. Is that?
From Scrubs.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh wow. Oh, I didn't
Among
notice
other
that
things.
at first. Good eye, Mark. Oh man, that's awesome.
That's also a common trope of modern sci-fi too. Is how many people did extra work for
Right.
Next Generation?
Yeah,
Firefly,
Exactly.
Oh, that's so crazy. I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Who are you? Guy. My brother's always compared these aliens to the aliens from Toy Story.
Oh yeah, they
all the
are
time.
a little
That was,
pretty
bit.
good.
that was
Yeah.
their version every time they watched the movie with us.
I love it.
So little.
Like this is like a weird metaphor for the impact of entertainment on society.
Well, yeah. Since 1999, the geek have inherited the Earth
Yeah.
and really shaped how modern technology,
Yeah.
culture,
No,
every
yeah.
sort of thing has begun to exist.
Yeah.
And it also really speaks to culture, since I know a lot of people, especially I have cousins and friends who live in like China and Japan who've learned English through either sci-fi movies or video
Yeah.
games or stuff like that. So I think that's also really awesome. It's gotten through some hard times too. So
Yeah.
I really like that we can take this kind of fandom
Yeah.
and it can actually also be educational.
Yeah, and I mean with the aliens in this movie, it's they're just taking it to the extreme that most of us don't have the luxury of doing.
Exactly.
To
Well,
the
they-
point that they believed it was actually real.
Yeah.
But there's the disconnect of their culture to
Right.
what we consider culture
Right.
and,
Right.
and fiction and things of that
Yeah.
nature. But who knows if there actually
Yeah.
is a culture out
would
there?
never
Yeah,
know.
we don't at this point.
What? So best case scenario and worst case scenario. What historical documents would you want another culture
Ooh.
to
Ooh.
create a reality?
Oh, that's
Like, what do you think would be the best thing if they visited us? The one thing that they get.
The one thing that they get.
Oh man, that's hard.
That is.
To be
Ooh.
honest, I would want it to be the Next Generation.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
of how diplomatic
Yeah.
Picard was and all of the way
Absolutely.
that he dealt with aliens and
Yeah.
the galaxy as a whole.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to
And I mean, there was so much too in Next Gen about just like how in that and in the original series too
Mhm.
that in that society that like women and men were all equal and,
Yeah, and
all
cultures.
people. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I remember they went to this like Amazon planet one time, and it was all run by women, and Riker explaining to like the lady who ran this planet that it's like, no, on Earth like we all respect each other.
Yeah.
Which is great.
And speaking of Riker again, the one with the genderless planet.
Yeah.
Those couple episodes were great. Worst case scenario, do you think
Oh,
to
jeez.
send
Oh jeez.
another?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, it already is technically a
Oh.
historical document, but like keeping up with the Kardashians.
Yeah, something. I guess reality TV
Reality
would probably be the
television.
best on that one.
Ugh.
Bridezillas,
Survivor.
My guilty pleasure.
To
Oh,
think that
no.
everybody just lives
No.
savagely on an island for
Oh,
for
jeez.
sport,
No.
and people
No, thank you.
get kicked
No,
off.
thank you.
That'd be horrible.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice. Go to your places.
But to answer that question and the question before,
Mm-hmm.
I think the one thing I could relate mostly when it comes to like a sci-fi kind of TV show that, you know, didn't do very well is obviously Firefly is very, very close to my heart. So, I mean, even though that's more of like a Western sci-fi society, I think it would be kind of cool to see them kind of take that world and make it real. I think it'd be kind of interesting, and that would be a ship that I would like to be a part of.
Yeah, I would just like to experience that world personally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just on my own. I would just if like let's say a crew
Yeah.
that came from that world came and told me that they wanted me for some reason because I knew about the lore or whatever
Right,
to be part
right.
of their crew. Immediately, I'll be like,
Yeah.
"Bye, Earth. I'm out. Can't take this guy from me." Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of pressure.
I mean, it is, but at the same time, to be kind of validated in your performance
Yeah.
in such a way. Weird how the future is a button on a screen that says start engine.
Yeah.
And that
And that's what
science.
Yeah.
But listen, guys, we're using touch screens nowadays.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that everyone just wants touch screens all the time.
I want to be able to queue up the HMS Pinafore in 2 clicks. That's what I want.
That would be great.
A really random Star Trek reference, and I hope you get it.
Which was, in turn, a reference to a Gilbert and Sullivan musical.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's another thing is if you get Next Generation going, you also get all of our other culture too.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we get holodecks. Oh, we get holodecks.
Man.
Oh,
Okay,
geez.
that is the one
Alright,
thing that I like need
yeah,
to be real.
Okay.
Slowly
Tommy,
going
Tommy.
to the left there. You gotta go back.
Such a
Bring it
good
back.
reaction on Tim Allen's part here.
And kind of everybody. Just,
Oh, come
Just
on.
leaning.
Too close. Oh, the worst part. Oh, you are keying your own car at this point. Oh, jeez. Oof.
at least that
Oh.
or quote unquote glass ain't shattering. Transparent aluminum ain't shattering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All else
And
fails,
we
think Star Wars.
did it.
Or Star Trek, excuse me.
Yeah.
Good job. I couldn't get my brothers to stop clapping like that for a while when
Yeah.
I first saw this movie. It was great.
Sometimes I just do that and I don't remember what it's from.
Yep.
And now I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh God, that poor planet.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite things about this movie, among others, is how it keeps the comedy. It keeps the comedy. It's mostly comedy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that's what makes the serious moments count
Oh,
that
oh,
much
geez.
It does,
more and make
yeah.
it that much more important.
Just like how Mother used to make it. Oh. Oh dear.
Oh.
Have you ever, like, guys wondered, like, what that blue drink was? Like
The blue drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think
Powerade.
they made? You think it's Powerade?
It's Powerade.
Oh,
That looks like Powerade.
I thought it was gonna be something else. I don't know.
Eh.
But it probably is Powerade, but what it's supposed to be could be something else.
Yeah. I mean, it's either it's a joke on Romulan ale or blue milk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
I was
like for
assuming
some
that it might
reason,
have been
all
blue
of the
milk.
drinks in space are blue. For some
Yeah, which is
reason,
kind of strange.
because there's nothing naturally blue on Earth, really,
True.
in terms
Yeah.
of food. Let's show torture at dinner.
Yeah, I was like, we're eating. Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
All
They're
right.
out. And goodbye.
The one thing I would have liked is while everybody turned away, Alan trying to grab some food off
I
somebody
know,
else's
off
plate.
someone else's plate.
See, please.
Yeah. I know, it's like he's sitting there watching, like, Tim Allen eat, like, a delicious steak and potatoes. Such a funny juxtaposition.
You have a doggy bag? What was happening back there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't
don't know
notice
what
that
Chen
at
has.
first. Oh. Gosh darn it. I love this movie. And let's see, that was also very subtle of production stuff where they're like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
cut,
It's like-
and move on. And I'm like, oh, jeez.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh
geez.
man, and I love with Alan Rickman's prosthetic that you can sort of
You
see,
see where the- yeah.
you can see the seam.
Yeah.
And it was perfect when they got there, and,
And
it's
then-
just slowly devolving.
Exactly.
And that's what I love about that.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Why would you not engage with shields up?
Yeah.
It's child's play.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's like manning a ship 101. Like, come on.
Yeah. I also like the design of Sarris's ship.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Super primal and also like a bug. Reminds me a little bit more of Farscape than Star Trek,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
still really cool.
But I like that
I
they could
mean
take
that's the
different
thing.
things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like this movie overall is definitely a Star Trek parody, but they incorporate a lot of other like
Yeah.
sci-fi tropes as well that you don't necessarily see in Star Trek.
And the fact that this has developed its own culture around it
Yeah, it totally
shows the
has.
power of the space the Star Trek
Yeah.
knockoff, or the space adventure
Yeah.
TV shows, and sci-fi in general.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, it's so great. He's so calm. Just extras, just like, yeah, jump around. Oh, you can see it in the back, kind of lifting up too. Alan Rickman's prosthetic is also lifting in the back.
Yeah.
jeez.
This is, I would like, and here's a little bit of Star Wars for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, navigating dangerous skies.
Yeah.
Bulp. The makeup also.
Oh, it's
since we were
beautiful.
talking about
Yeah.
the prosthetic, really on point for.
Yeah, it's
you
great.
know, when it,
And the gross wetness.
yeah,
Ugh.
yeah,
Ugh.
like it's constant and it's awesome.
Oh God, that's a bad roll.
Oh, jeez. That poor ship. I love how he picks it.
He's back to being a kid again.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
great. Oh, I love
Any
that.
self-respecting starship should have a bar.
It's
No,
very
that's what I was
true.
gonna say.
It's very true. They definitely had one in Next Gen. They spent a lot of time there.
I love this little, what is that little crazy straw he's got going on there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Only listens to her.
Yep.
Ugh. Uh. Okay, go ahead.
That's her. Yeah.
There it is. All right.
I love it.
Yeah. You don't mess with Sigourney Weaver's job, guys.
Yep.
I just like his space splint.
Yes. Oh. It just breaks my heart every time.
So I was too busy looking at the really buff one in the back.
There's a buff one? I
Yeah,
missed
there's
that.
a taller
There
buff
is?
dude in the back.
What?
It's like everybody is just kind of like an average height, and then there's a.
Oh, this
Yeah,
guy?
that dude.
guy.
Man, I love how we're just picking up random extras now.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh!
Those
The
poor people.
offense!
Well, no, it's just sadness.
Oh,
Pure
speaking,
sadness.
speaking of pure sadness, the actor who played Gillian just passed away also.
The Gilligan, yeah,
Yeah.
Bob Denver.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh.
And they're so pure.
Oh, it hurts.
So sad.
Oh. No.
Oh.
He's so nice. Group hug. Everybody bring it in.
So good.
Bring it on in. Oh, it's so great.
And you know what? I don't think we saw engineering get too much love during the original.
In the original
TNG.
series,
Yeah.
no, you never
Just-
actually saw engineering
just Scotty.
in the original series.
Ugh.
Like, you never saw inside of
No.
engineering. Yeah, because I don't know if you guys are at all familiar with Star Trek Continues, but one of the big things that they did for this next episode, or maybe the one after it, is they like built the inside of engineering as if it were on the original ship.
That's really cool.
It's pretty amazing.
I'm still waiting to see the ladder, like a random ladder in the background.
That looks familiar.
This is our dicorder.
Yeah, thank you.
It
I know
chords
some things.
twice.
I just don't know. I just don't know the terminology. But I
Yeah.
remember certain things.
I have a tricorder. I should have brought it with me.
Classic tricorder or next
No,
generation?
next gen.
Hey, I love those.
Oh yeah,
things.
he brought his lunch from the appearance.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it was.
Oh.
I love that his name is just Guy.
I know. That's it. That's all you get. Oh, jeez.
Where is the fourth wall? I haven't seen it anywhere.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, jeez. Looks like that. He's just having a great time.
This is so down.
I love it. Looks like Vasquez rocks,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that's specifically.
Probably.
It probably is. Yeah.
Knowing the history of sci-fi shooting locations.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good question.
Yeah.
A good concern to have. Boo 69 is like, they need to slap this guy.
Oh no, dude. Chen's all right. I think also the fact that it's actors playing actors
Yeah.
Oh,
makes
so
it
great.
permeate that much more.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because again, I'm not a Star Trek fan as much as you guys are. There is a planet that kind of looks like this, right? That they've explored.
yeah.
Okay.
Several. I
Yeah.
mean, Vasquez Rocks was where they shot on Vulcan for the last,
Okay.
or for the last appearance of Vulcan in the current Star Wars
yeah,
canon.
In the J.J. Abrams
Yeah.
films, in the
Right,
first
right,
of the
right.
J.J.
Um,
Abrams Star Treks.
But I love this aesthetic, and it mirrors the Gorn fight
Yeah,
from the original series.
original
So I wish we
series.
had, as awesome as the rock golem is,
Yeah.
I wish we had like a really crappy looking alien, just to be like,
Yeah, that would be
whoa,
really
that's
fun.
really accurate. Who knew we were being so accurate?
Yeah, it would have been cool if they just had like the crappiest.
Like we got really, and especially to counter Sarris
Yeah.
and how cool and awesome
yeah.
and badass he is, just to be like a dude with just a standard like one of those rubber masks today,
Right,
just
right.
like that.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. I hated these things when I was younger.
Well, don't worry. They don't look as great now.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen this movie in a while, so I'm like, Yeah, well.
Well. Wordplay.
I know.
That's fair.
I mean, no, it makes sense. That is
First
not the
mistake.
word. That is not the word I would describe these things. Is cute.
See, he knows.
Yeah, no.
Oh no.
No, no, no.
No, he just got turned up last night.
Yeah, he's having a great time. No, 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 no. Oh gosh, my nightmares. Oh!
Eh.
Oh,
It could be worse.
my worst.
They're not the death babies from Dead Space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to relive that ever.
What if one of those things kills Guy instantly, just because he's the expendable one?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh. Really?
An infant is like the most insulting thing you can call a
Not
person.
even, not even a baby.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Stop tucking it. Stop tucking and
Whatever.
rolling. Oh my word.
It's true though. Like
Yeah.
in early sci-fi stuff, people would always
Yep.
Just roll for no
randomly
reason.
do like
Yeah.
frontward somersaults.
And you're just like, but why? It helps.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, shut up. They're everywhere.
Yeah, so stop and look around.
Yes.
Best idea.
Yeah,
Please. The typical trope of don't look back.
Yep.
Yeah, but it helps.
Yeah.
Always does.
Yep.
Oh.
At least close the door.
Oh no.
I like how they. I mean, it's very sci-fi tropey too, where you see the danger that they can provide,
Right. Right.
and then once one of our lead characters is in danger, it's like, no, we're gonna capture him
yeah.
instead of eat him instantly.
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
did with their own kind.
Yeah.
Hit it
Hit
with a
him.
rock,
Perfect.
and we'll eat it.
Why not just eat it alive?
I know.
And they didn't eat it.
Nope.
Oh, hello.
Oh yeah,
it's
this like warthog.
delicious.
Yeah.
Sweet Java callback.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's so tiny.
That definitely looks like more of a Star Wars creature.
Oh yeah. Because everything in Star Trek was relatively humanoid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Big lizard.
Oh.
Fanboy.
Oh.
Yep. That was a fangirl squee if I ever heard one.
I love when each of them are like put on the line with the jobs that they did on the show.
Yeah, it's great.
Especially the ones that had really technical jobs,
Yeah.
like, engineering or piloting the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, the worst part.
Ah!
Oh.
So good.
Oh. Can you imagine? Oh. 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 Oh.
Wait.
And it exploded. Hold, please. Oh, man. Woo!
So we've already beautiful golem.
Yes.
We've already had some wonderful, fantastic like fantasy moments in this film.
Right.
In the realms of fantastic. How do you deal with a rock monster on a rock planet where it
Yeah.
can seemingly grow infinitely bigger?
Yeah.
You run away.
Fair play.
Just gonna have to kill it. Doesn't have eyes.
As an actor.
Yeah.
I love
He's
it.
right.
So great.
Duh.
Oh, and
Perfect roll though.
nice.
Still.
Tim Allen just happens to lose his shirt by accident. Didn't even know Tim Allen can even have like a six-pack. Motivation.
Aw.
She's adorable.
Yeah, she's really
Yeah.
cute. Yay!
Yay! You made
And
it.
stuff keeps getting proved like right.
Yeah.
The continuation of everything working, so lovely. Yeah. A little bit of cheese on your shirt there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little bit. You got a little bit of schmutz up on your uniform.
Oh.
Ugh. And the heartstrings just keep a tugging.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh no.
Yeah, it gets worse. Ugh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I also love the tribal marks
Yeah.
as well. I didn't notice that at first.
And oh god, even that was like a stage fall.
Aw. I know.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no, this scene always
Yep.
Yeah.
kills
Again,
me.
it's like you say, like it is a comedy, but part of what makes it so good is that there are these moments of like very real feeling.
Yeah.
And truth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really.
Yeah.
And oh
Ugh.
jeez.
Ah.
Ooh,
Ugh.
I liked that. Oh, jeez.
Also, I like how the lackeys look like they just painted the Mr. Freeze costumes from Batman
Yes.
and Robin.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they totally do.
Yes.
Which
and,
is
and
but
took off the ice skates.
and that's
Yes.
another
Yeah.
trope, reusing costumes
yeah.
from other projects.
Yeah, I mean, certainly in early sci-fi stuff and like huge in all the sort of Super Sentai stuff in Japan. Like
Oh, yeah.
you see the same monsters.
Even the same shots.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
Star Trek is guilty of using the same shot as the
Yeah.
finale in two different
Yeah.
movies.
Yep. Oh,
Also crazy how the villain can actually cut through something like that.
He's not as pure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst kind of torture.
Aw. I know, is having someone let you
Yeah.
down.
Oh. Especially with that face. Oh, God.
And the callback to you wouldn't have anything,
Anything in common with
Sarris?
Sarris.
Yeah. Oh.
And that's another thing that makes Sarris such a good gosh dang villain as well.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, jeez.
It's
It's
pretty,
just like,
pretty crazy that they got the beryllium sphere thing right, though. That like that's a
Yeah,
thing that actually
it
exists in the galaxy.
Trying to find the positive in such a
Yeah.
dark situation.
yeah. It's just the scene always like it's always reminded me of like when a little kid finds out that like Santa's not really
What?
the
Yeah.
dad this whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, or like when like a kid meets like a Disney princess or something and finds out that they're like a costume person, which is that would never happen if you're at Disneyland. But
No,
like
no, no.
Right,
They've gotten better
but
with that.
yeah.
it's just seeing the look on their face, you're just like, oh god.
But at the same time, I think we've gotten to a place, and we're going real deep.
Yeah.
We've gotten to a place as a culture where we can have that facsimile, we can have that altered reality, and accept it as that
Yeah.
younger and younger and younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And having an underling have the name of a weapon.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh.
Mm. Oh jeez. You what?
You what, mate?
Oh jeez.
That moment of him
Perfect.
processing is
Yeah.
so good.
Shut up. Man.
Stage combat.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
Yeah,
it.
great.
yeah.
Flail. Smack, smack, smack,
British
smack.
run.
Smack, smack.
It is so great to see them try to fight.
Bye-bye.
Crap.
Oh, man. Let's talk about regular things that we need to fix.
Yes.
hey, we don't have time.
Yeah, because people are.
People are kind of dying. Let's go. So we should do something,
Yep.
Go.
right?
Go.
Don't stand there
Vamp-
staring at the
You're
bottom.
Okay, come
vamping
on, let's
for
go.
the audience, and we understand that.
Yeah.
God, it's so meta.
I
Oh,
know.
oh. Great mohawk, buddy. That's
Yeah.
great. Wow. Looks like the iTunes visualizer.
Yeah, it does.
God. I miss Windows Media Player.
Right? Yeah, practice driving.
Yeah.
And I love that realization too. When you're like, oh yeah, remember that guy?
Right.
Yeah.
That kid from the beginning, he's no longer insignificant.
Did anybody else do models?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What kind of stuff?
Millennium Falcon and Next.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I was a Gundam guy.
I was like, I wanted to model Gundam before too.
I had some Transformer ones,
Yeah,
but I
I
mean
think
those
I
were a
had
little
a-
easier
yeah.
to use.
Yeah. I think I had a Wing Zero model kit that
Very
I made
nice.
as a kid. It was complicated.
I mean, never mind. I'll
Have some
talk about it
Voltron-
after
have
the
some
watch
Voltron
along
stuff,
because
too.
then we get into scheduling. But finally, name check.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
God, what is he? 12?
I know.
He was, I think, 20 actually in this movie.
But he's probably like 15, 16 years
The
old.
Cast is
character,
20.
yeah.
Or is
He looks
I knew it.
really
I
young,
knew it.
though.
Oh my god, I knew it.
This is amazing.
That's great. Smooth as glass, Alan Rickman. I love how they can tell the difference to a point
Yeah.
now.
Well, at least the voice.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Did they ever show their version of a batleth?
No.
I don't think so, no.
Dang it. I'm super hot on the batleth right now. So it's kind of one in a recent episode of Ruby, and I was like, oh, it's doing it. Oh.
I love it. It's just like, recruit your nerd friends to save the day.
The power of a fandom, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
no.
great. I love it.
I mean, if you ever need help in something like that, you gotta call the
Oh,
fandom.
Skype.
I
not
mean, not even.
It's like pre-Skype.
Yeah.
But kind of a Starro reference there.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I love that this is him practicing driving.
I mean, that's what else can he do?
Yeah.
It's true.
What? Oh, hello. Ugh, I love that.
Yes.
That whole mechanic is just great.
Now, does it, and this is a callback to classic sci-fi as well, did it make it that much more serious that they would have to crawl through ducts to fix things?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Man.
Like, now it just seems, especially in here they pointed it out, it just seems impractical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like,
why are-
totally ridiculous.
What are vital functions across all of these death-defying things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Television.
The dumb spinning fan. Whoa.
Science.
Look at the science, guys.
That's such beautiful science.
Glorious, amazing science.
Have you ever science?
I have once. Never
Ah,
again.
Classic science.
13 seconds is just a specific number.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, that's a TV setup right there.
It sure is.
Remember that.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, everybody, remember that thing we said once?
I just like that guy at this point has committed to dying.
Yeah.
Are you stoned?
The first actual recognition. That's probably what.
Yep.
He's like, oh, I
Whatever,
don't want
fine.
to do this, but I will do it.
This is so great.
Just-
because you always encounter stuff
Like-
like this in
I know.
science fiction.
Yeah,
It's like, what is the
yeah.
point?
And also,
All we need to do is just add some laser rooms and stuff and
Yeah.
try to like get through that.
but from a manufacturing standpoint too,
Oh.
like solid steel.
Yeah.
I love how Tim Allen's just like,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do with this information?
Now, what's more dramatic, this scene
Right.
or the the drone factory or the droid factory in episode 2? I'll answer for you. It's this.
I'll answer for you. It's this. Well,
That's cold.
So
Like cut,
great.
terrible. Cut to the Emmys, the in memoriam thing. It's like writer of Galaxy Quest.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
they're playing what?
Whatever.
Nice.
hello there.
Well, no. I'm in.
Oh.
I'm in Shin's mind space now.
Very nice. Oh. These
Oh.
two. Oh, they're so cute.
Mouth suck.
Oh, wait, doesn't like her
Yeah, oh,
tentacles
wait.
come out
Yeah,
at one
yeah.
point? Hey,
I
guys,
love
get a
that
room.
guy has
Oh,
like a
jeez.
medallion on.
Oh, whoa. Oh.
I've seen enough. Never mind.
You better not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna continue.
You better not. Oh, I love this where he's like, oh.
Oh, right.
You should
Rockwell,
leave.
dude. Do we have any fun interaction from the chat?
There is some arguing going on about something that is definitely not related to the movie.
Fair play. Let's try to keep it.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know, we stream these live as we air them so that we can get involved with the community.
Yeah.
So if you have anything that you want us to talk about relating to the movie as we're getting to the climax, please let us know.
Yes.
And I swear I know that actor too. He looks really familiar.
Oh yeah, the young guy.
Yeah. I like how we.
I
I mean, that's how it worked on the show.
I know, it's so true.
I just love his pouty face where he's
Yeah.
just like, oh.
Yep.
He's a good curmudgeon.
Oh, no. I'm shut. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
What? just talking about this.
Like it's so strong, it's in the fiction as well.
Yeah.
He said it! He said it! He said it!
Mark, again, making me cry. Emma Watchalong, I hate you so much. I love you at the same time.
Yeah. It's like we've come to the point in the film where everybody is finally accepting it.
Yeah.
And their responsibility and their role.
Yeah, no, it's so true.
Kick his butt, Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
And I think my favorite part about the little bit of character that Alex goes through in terms of visually is, at least for that scene, you saw everything kempt.
Yeah.
But after his main follower sort of passes away, is when everything starts to unravel and his hair starts to poke through. It's like, okay, at least for the one guy, cool.
Yeah.
Everything stayed cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the trash. Oh jeez. Jonas Tiger in the chat's like, "Cause."
Yes.
And Felix is crying along with us.
Aww.
All good.
I can also just imagine Malthazar in the programming this of it should stop at one. It always does.
Her shirt is like halfway off at this point.
well,
Sorry,
'cause
I just noticed
Well,
that.
Yeah, well, because in the flashbacks of the show, like
It's low cut. It's
yeah,
super
it's
low
extremely
cut.
low cut. I remember that.
Nature is kind of taking its course, whether it's
Yes,
with accepting roles
exactly.
or how you're dressed.
how
Yeah.
you're dressed.
Kick.
Wake up.
You're fine. Everything's fine.
All right. Okay, we're good.
I like that. That's the fighting technique
Yeah.
everyone has adopted now. Is
Yeah.
just tackle.
Sweet action scene.
Look at him go.
I love it.
Now, certain thing for I get ahead of my brain gets ahead of my mouth sometimes.
Right.
Though it wouldn't be timely, and this
Right.
is technically a Paramount picture,
Right.
would you want to see any sort of a Galaxy Quest experience in a theme park, since we were talking about it earlier in the broadcast?
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
At like a Universal or
Oh,
if
yeah.
Dubai opened up like a Galaxy Quest theme park, like its own thing. Pure madness.
I would be totally fine with that, and
Yeah.
it would take all of my money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would kind of like it how like Star Tours is at Disneyland, where you
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that
yeah.
would be really fun.
Yeah.
But I think part of, the appeal of this movie, and we've talked about this a bunch throughout the watch-along today, is that, like, it is the actors playing actors being self-aware.
That makes it fun.
That makes
Yeah.
it fun. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just feel like a Galaxy Quest experience in a theme park, I don't think that it would capture what's so appealing about this movie.
I completely agree.
Which is why I think people are kind of up in the air about an actual TV series.
Yeah,
I
I
also
agree.
Yeah. I mean, for the nostalgia factor, I would love to watch it, but
Sure,
at
of
the same time,
course.
the movie made itself, like what you said, Emma, where it's just actors, playing
Yeah.
roles
Yeah.
that, in
Yeah.
real life. So,
I mean, this
That'll be
is
interesting.
basically shining a light on the absurdity of science fiction,
Oh, totally.
but celebrating it
Yeah.
as well.
Also, Sarris's tissue paper, I say it like that fairly frequently.
Tissue-
Just
tissue?
tissue paper.
Yes.
Yas, Queen Nesmith.
Yes.
Yas.
Yes.
Slay.
Slay. Yes. Explosion. Yes.
Amazing.
That was great.
Primo maneuver.
Yep. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Uh.
Oh.
They're like,
Yeah.
okay.
Alright.
Sure. And back to their stations.
Aw.
Mm.
Aw.
Every time. It's so great.
I like how the other guy in the back has not done anything to like clean off the blood from the pig
Yeah,
still,
great.
Yeah.
and his hair's still unkempt. Ugh. Ugh.
Oh.
Yep.
Oof.
Ah.
Yep. I remember this and I was like, what's
Yep.
happening? What? No!
Oh, past the moon.
No.
Yep.
I love that it all goes into
Yep.
slow-mo.
Just,
Well, it has to. It has to be as long as bloody possible.
Yep.
Wait, where did he get the rifle from?
No, his blaster changed.
Oh, it
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I didn't
also
know,
disguised.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know
It's
that.
very, very
it could
advanced
do that.
cloaking
Yes.
technology.
Yes.
I'll cloak the gun too.
Yeah.
I mean, they have them on board. You could, whatever. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like sure.
Freaking out.
Just do it. You got
I know,
13
why- what
seconds,
are we
bro.
doing?
You're gonna die one way or another.
I know.
Seriously.
Jeez.
So I guess if you're the person
That
that
activates it.
you
Yeah.
retain your memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Sweet
God.
TV fighting.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All you have to do is turn around.
Yeah, he could have
Yeah,
kept doing it.
turn
But
around.
also,
Yeah.
Sarris could have just kept it up.
Thank you.
Yay!
Yay! Yes! Oh my God. It's not one thing, it's the other. Oh. Wow, I'm actually having a hard time remembering how this movie ends for some
You
reason.
do? Oh, no.
Oh, no, I remember.
Yeah.
It's just coming to me now. I was like, wait, what happens after
The
that?
con that we all wish we were at.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh. It was just like, you have my blessing?
yeah, that's essentially it.
Yeah.
I think I get a lot of my random noises from this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Just
No.
my externalized internal.
There's a lot of mannerisms I get
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
this movie. I teach my kids when I'm teaching martial arts, when they clap, they have to clap like
Ah,
that.
come
and
on.
they love it. And they have no idea what I'm talking about, but the parents
It's like,
do.
you're crazy.
Yeah, and the parents are just like, ah.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Uh,
Yeah, this is.
all right.
Yep, this is how my parents are. If I end up talking about anything that has to do with like anime or anything
Yeah.
nerdy, and they're just like, oh, okay.
He's outside.
Yeah.
But if this is California, where you can't get Roman candles as
No,
a
I
child.
know.
Oh,
you
I
can't.
was gonna say,
Eh.
where did they just have those laying around
Probably.
their house?
Probably. Maybe
the
they
same
went.
time-
Maybe they went on vacation and probably
Yeah,
grabbed a bunch and
but-
came
yeah.
home. Yeah.
At the same
with
time,
it.
it is California.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can get
yeah.
stuff anywhere.
You can find it.
And which convention center is this?
I have
Supposed
no
to be.
idea.
If it's so
It's
far out
not
from
LA. Maybe Ontario?
Glendale,
Maybe.
Pasadena?
Pasadena. That's
Maybe.
probably a better poll.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like, it
I'm
can't
going
be the
to
Anaheim one.
I'm going to the
because-
Ontario Convention Center not this weekend, but the following weekend.
Nice.
So I'll find out.
Oh, jeez. It could have killed so
I don't know
many
why.
people.
I just had a flash of Blues Brothers. Just like, yes. Do you have a Miss Piggy?
Yes.
The mall scene. I don't know.
That's great. I love that movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like I said, they could have killed so many people.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows if there's any parents asleep in those cars?
I know.
Seriously. That's a real thing that
That's
happens
like
at
conventions.
conventions.
Yeah. Some of them might be eating their lunch in there because it might be just it's too
It's
crowded.
like,
and
all right,
hot.
kids, you have
I've
fun.
definitely
And how did they get through the registration
on the
line?
floor
On
of
the
a
floor,
convention
yeah.
center before.
I've definitely gone to the parking lot to like because there's air conditioning because it gets really
what
hot at
an
the con.
entrance!
It's like, oh my God, we almost killed you all and we almost died. But hi, hello. I would hate because I've worked at a convention before. I would hate to be like, I don't know what's going on and nobody told me about this. But introduction.
Just roll with it. Just go with it.
Here we go.
Oh.
We're doing it live. Oh man. Fix shirt.
Just,
Sure.
but they're just like, oh my God, are you okay?
And they're. And it's just like, I made it. And a friend! Oh, man.
Oh.
He's just like, what?
Hey,
Hi.
everybody.
Hey. And he's just like, what? Oh, my word. We made it, guys.
So
we did it.
good.
Cool. We're all
We
right.
did it. We're alive. They don't even care about
Yeah.
the con right now. They're just like, we made it. Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Who's this guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Boo.
the fans are
Boo.
shooting at it.
And
Hey.
he rolls.
Also could have poked someone's eye out.
Yeah.
You know, someone could have lost some eyebrows. Lord of mercy.
I like that being shot with the blaster just sort of made him implode upon himself.
Yeah.
Instead of
But that actually solved something that I was going to ask you was, I mean, if he just died and they have an alien body there and they're just
Yeah.
like, hey, man, get up. Oh,
Yeah.
but also everybody in the crowd is like, I wanted to see the one person just like, that guy just died.
yeah.
Yep.
Is anyone gonna report that?
Yeah.
It's all part of the show, guys.
Yeah.
And then they just sneak it out the back.
I just love all the fangirls freaking out. When
I
they
know
make
when they
out.
finally get together because
I
those
know
fan
it.
fiction lovers
I
are probably
know
like,
it.
yes, I wrote that on my blog.
Those shippers.
Yes.
Early shippers.
Can you,
Alpha
imagine,
shippers.
can you imagine if Twitter was happening at this point in
Or
time?
Tumblr.
Or Tumblr or anything?
Nobody would be cheering. Everybody would
Be
just
like,
be periscoping.
phones,
you're right.
Snapchatting. Like,
Oh my
guys,
god,
it's
everything
happening.
just happened at the Galaxy Quest
Yeah.
convention.
Oh my
Yeah, you're
God.
totally right.
Also, look at Sigourney Weaver's boobs. Yay!
Yeah.
Oh my God.
On point.
Yes.
I think that's another thing is throughout the whole movie we haven't been calling them by their character names, just like
actor
Sigourney
names.
Weaver.
Yeah, Alan Rickman, Tim Allen.
Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah.
I've tried.
The journey continues. It's hard sometimes.
'Cause like it's 100% a synonym
Yeah.
of Star Trek.
Oh yeah.
Next Generation.
Oh, it's great.
So good.
Cheesiest opening. It's just like,
Man. I think my favorite one is this one,
This
Jane
is
Doe.
Amazing.
oh yeah, Jane Doe. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he has a name, a last
Rickman.
name.
Security chief.
Oh, it's great. I love it.
Amazing.
Galaxy Quest. That
Ugh.
film,
Every time.
we enjoyed it because we barely talked through it, but
Right.
so
I have to
final
remind myself to talk.
Yeah, because
Seriously.
I was gonna be quiet the whole time and just watch.
final thoughts about Galaxy Quest.
Go ahead.
I mean, I've had so many friends say that, you know, this is the best Star Trek film ever because it's just such a loving tribute to that parodies but celebrates something that we love so much. It calls out everything that's ridiculous about it, but
Yeah.
also, you know, addresses the fact that everything that is so ridiculous is what makes it so wonderful.
Yeah, definitely.
And so beloved.
Alexis?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's, as much as it pains me to say that I'm not a Star Trek fan, but I've always loved the trope that it is, especially since I
Yeah.
love seeing like behind the scenes and talking to the actors and stuff, especially about the whole like when the ship gets hit and
Yes.
the
Oh, yeah.
fake shaking. But like that's what I love about this movie is that the fact that you can enjoy it with the whole family, even though there might be some things that maybe you don't know, you can point them out and
Yeah.
discuss like what we're doing right now. And I just loved everything about it. The score is amazing.
Yeah.
The actors were great, and it's definitely a video I'm going to show my
Hey,
kids.
V.
and move
Neal
on.
worked on this.
Hey, if you guys don't know that, Emma and I do the Face Off show, and V. Neal is a judge on that. So
She
I
is.
didn't know that she did that. So
Also,
check it out.
later tonight
young
on
Tommy was played by Corbin Blue.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I missed that
ju-
completely.
Yep.
We keep finding actors in this movie.
Yeah, it's
and,
great.
And the fact that anytime that you watch this movie, you'll always find something new.
Yeah.
And with people who haven't seen it, which we both found out that we know people who have not seen this movie,
Yeah.
that you can get the perspective. So I think it's a really good
Heresy.
movie to
Yeah.
just jump into.
And I think too that, like, obviously I am a Star Trek fan, but I think you can easily enjoy this show without being a Star Trek fan,
yeah.
because everyone is aware of Star Trek.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know,
And this has, because it includes all of the fandom in it,
right?
Yeah.
it feels like it has a history built into it,
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
which makes it last even longer because you feel like you've been on the journey throughout the
Yeah,
entire
yeah.
time with all of these characters.
Yeah.
And whether you're a fan of Star Trek proper or sci-fi, this is just one of those movies that, unless they haven't seen it, which hopefully now you have,
Yes.
is one of those ones that will always be on a top 10 because it stands up.
It does. It really stands up. And I mean, some of that, of course, is that they didn't oversaturate it with CGI, because I
Yeah.
find that usually that's what makes a film not hold up, is if they really tried to do a lot of
Which speaks
technology
to
that
the
was
Star
ahead of its
Trek, which speaks to the
time.
Star Trek sensibilities.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
We could probably go on thoroughly
Yeah.
about this movie, especially now,
Yes.
and I kind of want to turn on the behind-the-scenes features after
Yeah,
we
I
cut.
wanna-
But thank you for joining us on this watch-along on the Popcorn Talk Network for Galaxy Quest. So much fun. We're glad that you can join us. Let the folks know where they could find you until the next time you're on Popcorn Talk.
All right.
Oh, you can find me all over social media at Torres890. Don't forget to check out Emma and I on our sister network, AfterBuzz TV. We do Face Off, Bob's Burgers. She does a lot of awesome stuff, which she can name when she gets to that point. But I also do Castle Supernatural, and a bunch of other things here. And also don't forget to check out our other sister network, BlackHollywoodLive.com, for we do geek, nerd, tech, and a bunch of entertainment and news there as well.
Yes, I am Emma Fyffe. You can follow me all over the internet at Emma Fyffe. My name, EMMAFYFFE. If you're listening, that is all F's, as in Frank, no S's, as in snake. They tend to sound the same on the phone or when they get recorded and transmitted into your ears. Yes, I do a bunch of shows over at our sister network, AfterBuzzTV.com. Face Off is tonight. Also tonight is the return of Star Wars Rebels, which I'm so excited about. Yes, and I'm also doing Agent Carter these days. And if any of you guys are local to Los Angeles and you're anime fans and you're going to be at Anime Los Angeles, I will be doing a panel there on Friday, January 29th at 4:30 with the rest of the girls who I do my Sailor Moon podcast with. It's called Love and Justice. You should look it up. It's great.
It's
super
awesome.
cool. It
really
really is.
awesome.
It's a fun podcast. I'm Mark Donica. Follow me on Twitter at SoapboxMark. I host Jedi Alliance here with Joseph Scrimshaw, which is our Star Wars weekly podcast. It's so good. Emma's actually going to be on our next episode. And follow me on Twitter at SoapboxMark. We've got so much stuff happening. Thank you for watching this Popcorn Talk Watch-Along, and we'll see you at the movies.
Never give up.
Never surrender!
Producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Popcorn Talk Network. We would like to thank you for tuning in. For questions or comments, be sure to visit popcorntalk.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of the Popcorn Talk Network. The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Popcorn Talk Network or its owners or principals.